Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Cass Millions from Maryland. I am about to go out and run some errands, but before I leave this house, I need to share a very powerful message with you. I'm just so grateful and blessed to have awesome mentors in my life, millionaires, billionaires, five, six, seven, eight-figure earners, and more. And I am just so grateful to have them in my life and to listen to them. So the message I want to share today is about something that we have probably all heard before and said in different ways. Napoleon Hill said, you can be, do, and have anything you want, anything you desire. We have heard that many times. Bob Proctor says, you are what you think you are. Um, Mary Kay, she said, what you think about is what comes about. Listen, this is so very, very true and so powerful. So the other day, one of my mentors, highly successful mentor, said something that was really, really powerful. And what he said is never give mental recognition to the possibilities of defeat. Never give mental recognition to the possibilities of defeat. And that's really powerful because a lot of times, even though we've heard all these sayings and quotes about being positive and changing your thinking and what you think about expands and all that, even though we have heard all of this, we still don't always stay mindful. Sometimes negative thoughts come into our mind, doubt and fear comes in and just kicks all of our dreams and desires out the window. Like, I don't even know why you're thinking about that, girl. There's a little voice that be speaking to you sometimes, I know, and says, you can't do that. Um, you'll think about something that you want to achieve. Maybe you only have a few days or a week to achieve it, and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do that in just a couple days or in 1 week. It's impossible. I'm not going to be able to do that. The minute you start thinking that way, the second that you tell yourself it's not possible, guess what? It's not going to happen. It's not possible. My mentor said, never give mental recognition to the possibility of defeat. You probably have heard of the 4 agreements, and one of them is don't assume anything. Well, I have another mentor, John Tallarico. I shared that with him, and he was like, that's good, Cass, but I want you to change that around a little bit. Instead of saying don't assume anything, I want you to assume. I want you to assume the positive. So if you're in network marketing, for an example, and there are people that you want to talk to and share some great information with, but in your mind you're thinking, I'm not going to share with them, they're not going to receive it, they're not going to do it, they're not going to understand it, whatever you may be thinking about that person, and then you don't call them because you have assumed that they would not want or receive the information you're sharing. So he said, turn that around. I want you to make that call because I want you to assume that they are going to say yes. Don't assume that people are going to say no. And no is okay. Even when people do say no, the majority of the time, it's not a rejection. They're not rejecting you. They're not rejecting the offer. They're just saying not right now. The timing is off for them. So don't take it personally, which is another agreement. Don't take it personally, But I am going to say, like John Tallarica told me, assume. Yes, make assumptions. Assume that people are going to say yes. Assume that people are open to receive what it is you have to share. Make those assumptions. Also, when you have your goals and desires that you are going after, do not ever assume that it is going to be impossible for you. Do not ever give mental recognition to the possibility of defeat or failure. Never, ever give any mental recognition to that. Don't even acknowledge it. Yes, negative thoughts will come into your mind, but don't acknowledge them. Don't give no mental recognition to them. Don't accept it as your truth. Do not think that anything is impossible, because it is not. All things are possible. You can be, do, and have whatever you want. You see my wall behind me? Think positive, do positive, be positive. I am unlimited. You are unlimited. There is nothing that you want to do that you are not capable of doing. So don't ever give mental recognition to the possibility of defeat. Too many times we think about, well, what if it doesn't work? Or what if I fail? What if it does work and you don't try? For sure you have failed then. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Okay? And the best way to fail or not succeed is to not take any action, to not try, to assume that you may fail, to assume that it is impossible, to give mental recognition to the possibility of defeat. Okay? It's nothing but fear of failure. And people don't like to hear that they have any fears. But if you're not going after your dreams, there is some type of fear that is stopping you. There is some type of mental recognition that you have accepted in your mind, which keeps you from taking the necessary actions to make your dream your reality. So I just needed to share that because that is very, very powerful. Powerful. Don't give any mental recognition to the possibility of defeat or failure. Never, ever. If something you want to do, then tell yourself, I can do this. I will do this. Nothing will stop me. It is possible for me to achieve the next rank in 1 week or 3 days or 2 days. It is possible for you to do whatever it is you really want to do. Bob Proctor said, the problem is most people don't even know what they really want. So figure out what it is you want, write it down, and go for it. Go for it. You're unlimited. Go for it with conviction, like knowing that you are capable, knowing that you have the ability to be, do, and have whatever it is you want. Don't let other people's opinions become your reality. 90% of the time, when people give their opinions about something that it is you want to do, especially if it's a negative opinion, they're giving you their opinion. They're giving you their belief, what they believe they can do or cannot do. But because they believe they cannot do it does not mean that you can't do it. There are millions of people that are already doing whatever it is you want to do. And God is no respecter of persons. So what he'll do for one, he'll do for all. If they can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Absolutely. So I call this Tuesday Tuesday. Go have an amazing day on purpose because you choose to make your dream your reality, because you choose to be the very best version of yourself, because you choose to achieve your goals and dreams and be, do, and have whatever it is you want to do, because you choose to give mental recognition to the possibility of success, not defeat, not failure. So I just wanted to give that message today. Hope it helps somebody. Like and share and comment on this video, and stay mindful all day of what it is you want to achieve. Stay mindful. Choose to be who you want to be. Choose to be who God created you to be. And that is not a failure. Have a great Tuesday on purpose. I promise you I will. Bye-bye.